Tonight, the Braves are giving away vinyl records to fans with songs handpicked by Spencer Strider, whose love for music has evolved into a passion to support local bands and record stores. The fellas join us now are four icons who will hold down the booth in tonight's proceedings. Jeff Francoeur, Tom Glavine, John Smelson, Trippy Jones, high atop Truist Park.
It's time to win, and I brought the same shirt, undefeated in this shirt. I'm not saying that's the only reason they're going to win, but we're going to have a lot of fun and call a game that we all hope the Braves win because they need one badly.
So we're going to get out there tonight with that man and try to get things done.
And they're going to have to find a way to get on base against Chris Sale if they want to disrupt the game. He has been outstanding. A lot of breaking balls and certainly a lot of swing and miss.
Climbing in Jackson Churio, who was 2 for 6 in last night's ball game. Lefty Sale looks to be ready. And now for the ball game.
And there it is. Swing and a miss.
That's been such a nasty pitch for him for so many years. And I agree, John, when he's going well, that's the pitch to righties. It just never gets there. You see him out front over the top.
Quick 0-2. This one hit towards the middle. RC arranging, diving, and it's going to be a base hit for Rhys Hoskins to extend that hitting streak to a dozen.
A 1-2 from Sale. Adios. Silly swing there. There's his first heater of the night. And went up and in, and after seeing all those changeups, that probably looked like it was coming in about 114.
Oh, yeah.
Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Station to station for Rhys Hoskins. A couple of knocks in this first, and Willie Adames, one of the hottest hitters in the lineup, gets a shot with 2 away.
Well, he could throw a 3-2 breaking ball right here on that outside part of the plate, sweep it, and then it'll be hard for Adames to lay off. There it is. He struck out the side, fellas. It was an enjoyable inning for me.
Yeah, you see the numbers here for Freddie Peralta. It's been kind of an up and down year overall for Freddie, but pitched well last Wednesday against the Braves. 101 pitches, 6 innings of work. Just gave up 3 hits. 2 of those hits were home runs. Back-to-back home runs on back-to-back pitches. Matt Olson and Travis d'Arnaud.
If you score early, you typically win more often than not, right? But today, it's more important for them to score early. You have to end that 24-inning scoreless streak. The guys are definitely pressing. They know exactly what's happened over the last couple of games.
Ground ball fair down the right field line. That's going to roll all the way into the corner. And Soler digging for second base. It's a leadoff double for Jorge Soler.
Well, I said it before. It's got to start at the top. Jorge Soler, I'm a big fan of this guy. I think he's a really good professional hitter. I love him being at the top of the lineup. He sees a lot of pitches, draws a lot of walks. Got to get this guy going, set the table for the big boppers behind him.
Freddie Peralta, as we discussed, struggles in this first inning, so this is the Braves' best chance to get him early and put some runs on the board.
That brings Riley up to the plate.
There we go, boys. Split the gap. Score the big fella.
Riley opens fire. And after you've been shut out 2 ball games in a row, that's exactly what you want to see as the Braves pick up their first run, 2 batters into the ball game.
Is it a coincidence we come back and we 2 hits in a run?
I really don't think it is.
We talk about it all the time. If there's a guy at second and 1 out, you know you got to get a knock to get him in. Now you use plenty of ways, and it's going to be even harder. They're bringing the infield in, so you give Matt even more opportunities to scoot one through the hole, drop a bleeder.
That struck well to deep center field. Going back Perkins, he's in line with it. Makes the catch in deep center. That'll drive in Riley. Good productive out again. Olson drives in the run, and it's 2-0 Braves.
I'll tell you what, you get shut out for 24 straight innings to come out and do this in the first inning and give your big boy who's on the mound. That is a huge momentum.
Struck out Ortiz, able to go to the slider, and that's his 4th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, and another strikeout here for Chris Sale. That slider to Garrett Mitchell will take care of him. Now all 5 outs tonight for Chris Sale.
Ground ball towards third. It's a fair ball and a base hit. Riley saves a run by getting leather on it.
Oh, saved a run right there. Saved maybe 2 runs.
I was going to say, Chip, I think it might have saved 2 runs.
Yep.
Monasterio running there at first.
To third base Perkins, to second base Monasterio. And here's Hoskins. He hits a fly ball to left field. Coming in Duvall. He is right there. Makes the catch. And the Brewers leave him loaded. Chris Sale able to execute a good fastball, get the ball in the air, and get the out.
Just missed outside, and Sanchez draws the walk. That was a beautiful plate appearance, wasn't it?
And 2 down here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Here's Joey Ortiz with 2 away. So that leadoff walk to Gary Sanchez, still standing at first base. There's a liner down the right field line. It got by Olson. Sanchez is going to end up at least at third base. They're going to send him around. as Soler has some issues with it, and Ortiz ends up at third base.
Big mistake by Jorge Soler right there in the corner, because I'm not sure Gary Sanchez is going to be able to score. He's not very fleet of foot. Look at him fumble around with that ball in the corner, and Sanchez lumbers around all the way from first base. Look at him turn the corner. First run on the board for the Brewers.
Ozuna charges one up to deep right field. That's flying back there towards the warning track, out of the reach of Garrett Mitchell and off the wall.
Big Bear's going to get a triple.
Look at him jump. Big Bear's jump. Oh, that's a good play. That's a really good play right there. Good decision by the Big Bear.
Brings up Matt Olson, not the guy you want to face. And a ground ball to first base. He's going to get out of it. Took a nice hop right to Hoskins. One extra pitch for Freddie Peralta. Gives up the double, and that is it. We go to the fourth inning. 2-1 Atlanta. Eighth strikeout for Chris Sale.
Sale just did him dirty there with perfectly located fastball away for the strikeout.
Jackson Churio, the tapper out to second base. Taking it with Merrifield. Throws over to first, and down they go 1-2-3. Chris happy to get that 1-2-3 inning.
Back-to-back hits against Sale here to lead off the top of the fifth inning. And the Brewers have runners on the corners. What a great read from Rhys Hoskins on a ball that looked like for a second it could have been caught. He took the gamble and realized Soler wasn't going to get there, so he finds himself at third in a prime scoring opportunity now for the Brewers. And now your guy is coming up. Contreras in the batter's box and Adames in the on-deck circle.
And down he goes. Struck him out. Went to that nasty slider low and in. So now it's Adames to the plate. He's 0 for 2. And Adames is cooked. Got him with a slider.
Back-to-back Ks. He's got 10 now. 85th time in his illustrious career he's struck out 10 batters or more.
I'll tell you right now, to strike out 4 and 5 right there, two of their best hitters in Contreras and Adames right here, you got to be able to put this one away here and be a huge momentum swing.
Here's Joey Ortiz, doubled down the right field line, and a line drive into left field. A base hit on 0-2 ties the game.
Well, how about Joey Ortiz right here with an 0-2 base hit on that slider? Stays up just enough for Joey Ortiz to get enough bat on it to hit a soft line drive into left field.
The Brewers really like this young man. He's been hurt, and he's back in the lineup, and he just goes down at the end of the bat.
Wow.
And Blake Perkins, who's hit the ball hard twice against Sale. A base hit to left and a line out to left. And a ground ball towards the right side past Merrifield. Sanchez will score, and the Brewers have the lead. Ortiz and Perkins with 2 away give Milwaukee their first lead of the game.
Well, the Brewers are brewing. They're doing exactly what they've done all year.
You called it, Glab. That was his last batter, and said a tough night for Sale. A lot of traffic.
As Merrifield lines a single into the left, turning the lineup over. Nice job, young man. Wow, and he gives him that pitch.
He's given 2 in a row. The one
Good
before that.
night.
Chip, you see the one? I know you're throwing. Yes, Snit. You can see Snit. One before that was even lower.
Ridiculous. Snit is from the Bobby Cox School of Managing, and yeah. You're seeing he's getting his money's worth. Yep, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I was just fixing to say you're about to see Snit get thrown out of this game.
I think he's giving us a show, boys. This will be the first Braves ejection of the year. Get him, Snit.
It's a joke.
Well, he's warranted in doing this. It's been a very inconsistent strike zone, mostly gone against the Braves. So Snit's going to get his money's worth and try to fire his folks up at the same time.
Somewhere Bobby Cox is smiling.
Went to the curveball that time, and Soler is gone. 5th K for Freddie.
Austin Riley's had a good night and an RBI double back in the first inning and scored a run. 2-0 pitch. Riley muscles one deep left field. That baby's on the move. It's a 2-run homer into the seats. Right on time, Austin Riley. His 16th home run of the year. And 2 big runs for the Braves as they retake the lead, wrestling it away from the Brewers. It's now a 4-3 Braves advantage.
See, Snit got him fired up.
Snit got him fired up, boys. And you know what? We need to get him a cranberry vodka and bring him up in the booth with us.
You know what they say on the playground? Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
Churio able to swipe the bag.
Wow, just got in there. That was actually a pretty good throw from Sean Murphy. He's got a strong arm with a pretty good pop time.
Oh, jeez almighty.
Ooh, so close, and Murphy's starting to get really frustrated. 2 on, nobody out. Sanchez, a base hit and a walk. He has scored twice. Liner into left, a base hit. Chourio sent around third. Duvall's got it. It's cut off. Tie game. Gary Sanchez got that hook and laced an RBI single to left.
And Jackson Chourio able to tie the game, coming around second base.
We will be back. A.J. Minter coming into the game. It's been a frustrating night for the Braves all around. Pierce not real happy with that water bottle.
And that will be the 3rd walk of the inning.
It's the 3rd time in this game the Brewers have had the bases loaded. Did it in the 2nd, did it again in the 5th, and now in the 6th for Blake Perkins, who's already 2 out of 3 today. And a line drive to center field, base hit, 1 runs in. Here comes Adames. The throw from Kelenic hits the top of the mound. To second base goes Perkins.
Blake Perkins with another huge 2 RBI single right back up the middle. Look at that early foot down and just using his hands barrels this up. And the Brewers now take a 2-run lead in this ball game. What a big hit from him.
Leadoff man on yet again for the Brewers. 4th straight inning the leadoff batter has reached from Milwaukee. Ortiz has doubled, singled, and walked today. I tell you, Ortiz and Perkins, 5 of the 12 hits today. They've been on 3 times apiece. And that's a fair ball down the third base line. Headed towards the corner. Adames is on the move. He's going to try and score, and he will without a throw. An RBI double from Joey Ortiz.
Have a night, Joey Ortiz. His 3rd hit of the ball game, his 2nd double. Look at that. That's a pitch up in the zone, a changeup, and he laces it down the line. Gets it past Austin Riley, who has all kinds of range down there over at third base. Gets it past him for an RBI double. That's a big run. And you could tell Blake Perkins was trying to move Joey Ortiz up 90 feet over to third base. Just got underneath that one.
Andrew Monasterio has had a great game at the plate. 3 walks and a strikeout. And now a base hit down the left field line. That's going to drive in another run. Duvall's throw is cut off by Riley. It's 8-4.
The quality of his at-bats should not be overlooked. And this is a manager's dream come true. Your team just stepping on the gas and getting these tack-on runs late.
And they give the baseball to their closer, Devin Williams. 3rd appearance for Devin.
He has looked good in these 2 outings so far this season, coming back off that back injury.
8-9-1. Kelenic, Merrifield, Soler scheduled.
There's a drive. I get a chance to redeem myself. That ball is gone. Frenchie, take notice.
I hope you're going to do 3 more.
9th inning magic. I said 9th inning.
It's a home run by Kelenic. And it's the 2nd home run of the ball game for the Braves. It's now an 8-5 game.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Merrifield.
That's just an uncomfortable swing from Whit Merrifield on a fastball.
And he struck him out.
And Soler tossed right here.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to get his money's worth. He looked right at the home plate umpire, Brian Walsh, and smartly bit his tongue.
And there's 2 down, and now here's Austin Riley.
Got him. Ball game. Brewers win the series with a chance to go for a sweep tomorrow afternoon in Atlanta. Today, an 8-5 win against the Braves.
They're a pesky team. We talked about it coming in, and they showed it. And see why they're leading their division. And I think they're going to be a tough team down the stretch and potentially in the postseason.